So in today's class, we will discuss program control, and we have already discussed the case switch. Okay, so we will left this case switch, and let us start with program control. So this chapter introduce additional repetition control structure for and do while, and switch multiple selection structure is there. Break statement used for exiting immediately and rapidly from certain control structure, and continue used to skip the remainder of the body of the repetition structure and proceeding with the next iteration of the loop. So we will discuss what is loop actually. So loop is group of instruction computer executes repeatedly. Okay, repeatedly while same condition remains not same, some condition remains true. Counter controlled operation. So this is counter controlled operation means it is already decided up to what count it will run. So this is definite repetition and known how many times loop will execute. Control variable used to control repetition, okay, or count repetition. So this is there are I, like in for loop, I for I equals to 0, I is less than or equals to 10, I plus plus. So this I is counter repetition control structure. Okay. Now come to sentinel controlled repetition. So sentinel, we will give some value, and on the basis of this value, okay, like whether it is true or false. It is not count, but it is true or false sort of thing. Indefinite repetition, up to what time you want to repeat. Okay, we don't know when we will finish. We only know if actually when sentinel condition is there, then it will be finished. Use when number of repetitions not known, and sentinel value indicates end of data. Okay. So counter controlled repetition requires the name of control variable or loop counter, the initial value, initialization. This is known as initialization. Okay. A condition that tests for final value of the control variable, that is condition. If I is greater than or equals to 10, or while I is greater than or equals to 10, likewise, an increment or decrement. Okay, it depends by which the control variable is modified each time through the loop. So this is our example essential of counter controlled repetition. So this is our initialization and variable name. Okay, then come to condition. This is condition for repetition, and then some statement 1, statement 2, and so on, and it is enclosed inside this enclosure. Then increment, or you can say iteration, because it may be decrement. Okay, the statement integer counter equals to 1, names counter, declares it to be an integer, reserve space for it in memory, sets it to initial value of 1, likewise. So in this loop, I think there is no difficulty. Format when using for loop. So for loop uses initialization, loop, continuation, test or condition, and then increment or decrement. Okay. So for example, for integer counter equals to 1, counter is less than or equals to 10, counter plus plus. No semicolon after this expression says that it will loop forever until the condition is becomes false and prints the integer from 1 to 10. So this is simplest example. That's why we have not put this curly brace, but it is much better to put the curly brace for each of the for statement, because you can use multiple for statement and nested fors also. For loop can usually be rewritten as while loop. Okay, so this is initialization, while loop, condition test, statement, increment, and can be comma separated list. Can be comma separated list means you can impose multiple conditions. You can impose multiple initialization also. For integer I equals to 0, j equals to 0, j plus 1, j plus I is less than 10. Okay, j plus I is still less than 10, and j plus plus and I plus plus. So you have used here comma separated list like CS. So what will be the output here? So here it will print j plus I. Okay. And the increment is done as j plus plus and I plus plus. So we need to see what will be the output. Now come to arithmetic expressions. Initialization, loop, continuation, and increment can contain arithmetic expression like if a equals to 2 and y equals to 10 here or something like this. Okay, is equivalent. It is equivalent to this statement if we have given that x equals to 2 and y equals to 10 and this is 4. So this is equivalent to 80. Okay. So that's why for j equals to 2, j is less than or equals to 80 and j plus equals to 5. We are incrementing loop by 5 each time. Increment may be negative, that is decrement. If the loop continuation condition is initially false, the body of for structure is not performed. If it is initially false, like for I equals to 0, okay, and I is less than 0. I plus plus. Whether this will work, it will not work because I equals to 0, it will start from 0 and the initial value of I is 0. Yes, here it shows that it is 0. Whether 0 is less than 0, no. So this will stop executing. Fine. So if the loop continuation condition is initially false, the body of for structure is not performed. Control proceeds with the next statement after for structure. Control variable often printed or used inside the body, but not, it is not necessary. So this is one example which shows initialization of variable for repetition structure and program output. So here I am using number equals to 2. So number equals to 2, then number is less than or equals to 100 and number plus equals to 2. Okay, so this is first iteration. And one more thing is given, that is sum plus equals to number. And this statement is equivalent to sum equals to sum plus number. Okay, and this is equals to n equals to n plus 2. Now let us check the condition actually. So I am erasing one of the output here because this is the loop control. So n plus equals to 2 or n equals to n plus 2. Okay. So what will happen in initial step? Initially the value of n is 2. This condition is true. So sum equals to 0 plus, because initially the value of sum is given 0, 0 plus number. So what is our number? Number is 2. This is number. Okay, so number is 2. The answer is 2. And n equals to n plus 2 means initially what is the value of n? Initially the value of n is 2. So 2 plus 2 is 4. N equals to 4. Now next iteration 4. 4 is less than 100. It will again perform. Then sum equals to 4 plus 2. It will give you 6. Likewise, the last iteration will be performed, whatever last iteration may be. It may be number equals to 98 and whatever result will be coming, and 98 because less than or equals to written. So it may be 100. Okay. And 100 and last output will be 100 plus 2450. Up to this number, this will give us this result, and this will be n equals to 102. So likewise, this program will perform, and finally it will give you all the even numbers sum of all the even numbers, sum of all the even numbers from 2 to 100. Okay. Switch case already discussed, so there is no need to discuss this statement. But here in this program, you can see what is the program here. Here it is, this program has entered one value, one character. enter end of file character to end the input. So if the person is entered A, if the person, and this particular function will take the character, okay, while character. If this is A, it will print, it will count the value of A, okay. And if you want to use multiple cases simultaneously, multiple cases, case capital A or case small a. So do not use case A or A. Okay, this will not work. This is case A colon case A. Okay, if you want more cases, then also you can use. So this is the case switch statement, and this statement will count the value of A, it will count the value of B, it will count the value of C, it will count the value of D, and finally the break last case will come default. It will enter a new grade and so on, and it will count all the grades actually. If we run, so multiple times it will run, and whenever I am putting slash n or y or z, because if none case is there, then it will automatically exit from the loop. Okay. So here you can see that A, B, C, D, E, F, incorrect letter get grade entered new grade D, A, B, and then press enter. Here we have press enter. If whenever I am printing enter, it will automatically exit from the switch case. Okay, and then finally it will give us count of all the numbers. Now come to do while repetition structure. Do while repetition is exit control. It will be controlled by exit. Means whenever you are performing anything, initially what happened with for and while? For and while, if the condition is false, condition is false. If initial condition is false, it will never perform any operation. But here, at least whether it is false or true, at least one execution will be performed. Okay, so all actions are performed at least once. ये लिखा है because we have started from do, so whatever conditions are there, it will perform at least once. So like this is one structure, letting counter equals to 1, do printf counter while counter plus plus is less than or equals to 10. So we have given condition at last, while like while character equals to y, जब तक y हम प्रेस कर रहे हैं तब तक वो चलते रहेगा. So it will print integer from 1 to 10. So what is the action actually? Flowchart of do while repetition structure. It starts, it perform action, it check condition. If condition is true, then go back here, otherwise false. So up to this statements were executed. That's why it will be printed, and after that if false will be coming here, then it will exit from the loop. So this is one example. Initially, the value of counter is given to 1, and there is no need for initialization. Okay, there is no need for initialization. Now come to do printf counter. What is the value of counter initially? It is 1 plus plus counter, and then it will start counting. Plus plus counter is less than 10. So whether 2 is less than 10, yes, it will go and print 2, and then 3 is less than 10 and up to 10. Okay, then 11 will come. Fine. So 11, yes, 11 will not come because whenever plus plus counter is, it becomes 11. कब बनेगा ये 11? When it will become 11? After printing 10. After printing 10, it will become 11. So 11 is less than 10? No. So it will exit from the loop. Okay. This is do while structure. and you just need to write do while. Do while is very important structure. Most of the time it is used with menu driven program. Like, do you wish to continue? Okay. Now come to break and continue statement. This is very important. It causes immediate exit. Break will cause immediate exit from a while, for, do while, or switch structure. Program execution continues with first statement after the structure. Common uses of break statement: escape early from loop, skip the remainder of switch structure. Okay. Continue. Escapes the remaining statement in body of a while, for, or do while structure. It proceeds with next iteration of the loop, and while and do while. Loop continues. Test is evaluated immediately after the continuous statement is executed. I will show you the example. Increment expression is executed, then loop condition or loop continuation test is evaluated. So this is our example of continue. Okay. So whenever we are writing continue, it will skip this much code. Okay, it will skip this much code and start continuing the execution. So if x equals to 5, it will continue, means it will go for next. So how it will use for printing? Let us see. Initially x equals to 1. So this is not 1 is not equals to 5, then it will print 1. Okay, then come to next statement. Actually, here we have, yes, we will show you. After that, 2 will be printed, 3, 4, and whenever 5 is coming, so after this 5 is coming, continue, means it will ignore this statement and it will start executing continue. So printf will be not printing anything. It will start using 6 and then 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so this continue will skip the execution. Fine. Now if you want to print all the odd number using this continue, so this is your problem, how to print all the odd numbers using given एग्जाम्पल. ओके, तो आपको एक बनाना है, सॉल्यूशन लिखना है इस एग्जाम्पल को देखते हुए, और आपको ये जो नंबर है ऑड नंबर चाहिए आपको 1 से लेकर 1101 तक. चलो, your time start now and you will be given 5 minutes for this. Okay, so just try to complete this. Anyone has completed?
Sir, doing it.
Okay. So at 9:50, I will check. Okay.
Okay.
Anyone has completed now? Please post it in post.
सर वो गलती से डाल दिया पूरा।
पूरा नहीं आया, इंटीजर i इक्वल्स टू 1 पर आया।
हाँ सर पूरा लिख रहा हूँ।
ठीक है, लिखो। Ajay Singh, what are you doing? Have you completed? Or you are just backbencher? Mahima has tried, but this is not required. And this is assignment. Single equals to is assignment. Okay. Yes, any other fellow has tried? बाकी लोगों के मैं काउंट कर रहा हूँ कि कौन कितना जवाब देता है, ठीक है। जब सेशनल में मार्क्स कम मिलेंगे तो आप ये मत बोलना कि क्या हुआ था करके। Those who are not typing here, they will awarded less sessional marks. Okay, so don't blame me that why this much sessional is given to me, awarded to me, because you all are present, your activities are watched. Fine. So let me show you equivalent program for this. All the for and everything is there. Just I am printing for x equals to 1, x is less than or equals to 101, okay, and then x plus plus. After that, what I need to skip? I need to skip all the odd numbers, okay. So how do I find odd numbers? X mod 2 equals to 1. If it is coming, then I need to skip all these things. Otherwise, printf percent, this is percent d and one space followed by x. That's it. Okay. And return 0 if you want to write. So this is our simple program which will skip all the odd. What is our target? Whether we need to print odd number or even number?
Sir, we have to print odd number.
Odd number. Then it is 0. It will skip all the even numbers. Okay. And print all the odd numbers. Yes or no?
So why two equal to are there?
Uh, whose question is this? Please name yourself.
Kartavya.
Yes.
So Kartavya. So why there are two equals to
Kartavya,
in this
see.
condition?
Kartavya, please see. If
Yes, sir.
a equals to 5 means
That a plus 5.
no.
A equals to 5.
Yes. A equals to 5 means whether a is equals to 5 or not. Okay. So this is known as assignment and this is known as comparison. That's why this is there. If I am using comparison like less than or equals to sort of thing. So here single equals to will work. But if we are comparing only equals to, so this says that x modulo division 2 is equals to 0 or not, whether it is equals to 0 or not. Okay. So that's why this comparison, whenever we are using if, it is always work with comparison. If is always there. Ifs and buts are for comparison only. Okay.
Okay.
Fine. So be careful. Why? Because sometimes it is asked that write something about assignment operator, write something about comparison operator. What is the difference between single equals to and double equals to likewise? So any doubt related with this question? So Ajay Singh, unmute yourself and explain this program. Whatever written in red mark. If you are not explaining, I am marking your absent today. Okay. So Ajay is absent now. Wagis. Unmute yourself and explain this program. Wagis is also absent now. Akhil Sharma.
Hello.
Yes.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes,
The
yes, you are
Vagish.
audible.
Hello. Hello.
ऐसे हेलो हेलो करने से कुछ नहीं होगा. एक बार हमने बोल दिया ऑडिबल है तो ऑडिबल हो.
यस सर सर इसमें सर हमें ऑड नंबर सर प्रिंट करने सर.
कैसे करना है बताओ. यहाँ से यहाँ तक पूरा एक्सप्लेन करो.
सर पहले हमने सर x की इनिशियलाइज कर दी सर वैल्यू 1। सर उसके बाद हमने कंडीशन लगा दी x में लेस देन इक्वल्स टू 10 और फिर इंक्रीमेंट ऑपरेटर लगाया x प्लस प्लस। सर उसके बाद इफ स्टेटमेंट में हमने x डिवाइड बाय 2 मतलब रिमाइंडर ऑपरेटर लगाया सर इक्वल्स टू 0।
इससे
और
क्या
फिर
होगा?
सर उससे ये होगा कि जितने भी ऑड नंबर्स होंगे सर सिर्फ वो प्रिंट होंगे और इवन नंबर्स नहीं होंगे।
क्यों?
सर क्योंकि ऑड नंबर सर जैसे 3 है तो 3 डिवाइड बाय 2 सर नहीं होगा प्रिंट। जो 3 डिवाइड बाय 2 सर प्रिंट हो जाएगा और जैसे 4 डिवाइड बाय 2 है तो उसका आंसर 2 हो जाएगा तो वो प्रिंट।
तुम्हारा यदि दूसरी बार आवाज नहीं आई ना तो एब्सेंट मार्क होगा, ठीक है? अभी तुम्हारा हाफ
सर
काउंट हुआ है
भाई
क्योंकि
मैंने सर
प्रॉब्लम का
ग्लिच
स्टेटमेंट ही
हो रहा
तुमने
था
सही नहीं
इसलिए
बोला।
एकदम से ऑन नहीं हो रहा था।
यस, अखिल शर्मा। तो अखिल और अजय जो है वो दोनों एब्सेंट है ना? वेदांत विपुल दवे।
Yes, sir.
Yes, explain the problem.
Sir, in this program, sir, we initialized the value of the variable, that is 1, and gave its limits till 101, means it should be between 1 to 101. By doing the increment operator x plus plus, it will give every number between 1 to 101. But
Okay.
we put the condition that if it is a divide, means if it is a multiple of 2, then it will return 0. And
No,
then
no. Something is wrong. Just tell me what is if x mod 2 equals to 0. What is the meaning of this?
sir, it means that
if the
if it,
remainder, right?
Oh, it is deleted from here. No. It is not here. Yes. What is the meaning of this?
Sir, if x is equals to even number, then the remainder will be 0 and the the program will continue to execute. And if
Okay,
the
fine.
x is
Let me ask from Kiran Kumar. Yes, Kiran Kumar. Arnav Goyal.
Yes, sir.
Yes, explain this code.
फिर हमने फिर पहले एक x का वैल्यू ले लिया 1, उसके बाद फिर x को मतलब लेस देन इक्वल टू 101 कर लिया, उसके बाद इंक्रीमेंट ऑपरेटर लगा दिया, फिर x प्लस प्लस।
वो तो वहां तक ठीक है, ये वाला स्टेटमेंट क्या है?
फिर x mod 2 इक्वल टू 0, मतलब फिर अगर x mod 2 का वैल्यू अगर 0 है तो मतलब रिमाइंडर 0 होगा, वरना फिर ऑड नंबर हो जाएगा वो।
ऐसा?
यस।
Kiran Kumar, are you there or I need to mark your absent? Yes, explain the code.
फिर उसके बाद कंटिन्यू, फिर रिटर्न 0.
Okay, okay. Naveen and then Raghav.
सर
Yes, explain.
सर इसमें पहले तो फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट एक्सप्लेन करूँ कि सीधा सेकंड से करूँ? सर फर्स्ट
Mouthpiece,
स्टेटमेंट में
mouthpiece पास में लाओ. Mouthpiece.
हाँ सर.
Yes.
सर फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट में फॉर x इक्वल्स टू 1 पहले हमने x की एक वैल्यू डिसाइड कर दी 1, फिर उसकी x की लिमिट कर दी हमने 101 तक, उसके बाद इंक्रीमेंट फंक्शन लगा दिया. अब जब दूसरी स्टेटमेंट है वो इफ x मॉडुलस ऑफ 2 इक्वल्स टू 0, मतलब अगर x डिवाइड बाय 2 हो रहा है और तो उसकी वैल्यू 0 प्रिंट होगी, तो फिर मतलब 0 हो जाएगी, तो उसको हटा देंगे. फिर हमें जब ऑड निकालना है
उसको
इसलिए
कैसे
उसको हटा
हटाएगा?
दिया.
उसको
सर
कैसे
वो
हटाएगा?
उसमें सर कंटिन्यू हो जाएगा ना सर. x मॉडुलस ऑफ 2 अगर मतलब मान लीजिए जैसे 4 है, तो अगर वो डिविजिबल हो जाता है वो 0 कर देगा, क्योंकि हमने उसमें इफ स्टेटमेंट में डाला है कि x मॉडुलस ऑफ 2 इक्वल्स टू 0, और फिर वो कंटिन्यू, फिर उसके बाद प्रिंट हो जाएगा, प्रिंट ऑड, इस तरह से वो
भावेश.
ऑड प्रिंट करते रहेगा.
Okay, Raghav, stop here. भावेश. तो आज जो एब्सेंट है उनका तो हम नाम लिखते जाते हैं. भावेश. भावेश के बाद जोश पर पानी गिर रहा है अभी तुम्हारे, है ना? कर्तव्य प्रेजेंट, महिमा प्रेजेंट. नवीन ने कोई जवाब नहीं दिया. बी किरण कुमार हैज नॉट गिवन एनी आंसर. Rajbir Kumar Gupta is also absent. Tarun Yadav is absent.
Sir, present, sir.
Who is present? Tarun is present.
Yes, sir.
Umesh Swami is absent.
Yes, sir, I am also.
Vagish Saini, Vedant Vipul Dave. Ankit Shekhawat.
Yes, sir. Present.
Yes. Akhil and Ajay both are absent. Yes. Okay. So you are physically present, but physically means just switch on your mobile and muted all these things. So I will be cross check anytime. Okay. Because this particular subject is very responsible subject for your placements. So if you are not okay, Kiran Kumar has said that his network is not working properly. Fine. Okay. Fine, Kiran. But you need to explain it in verbose, and whatever you have typed here, you need to write it in 3 sentences, 3 lines, and paste here. Okay. In your own word. So I will cross verify whether the student has just turned on their mobile phone or whatever. Okay. After this, after Deepavali, I will start a special session for Coursera also. So in this Coursera session, what we need to do, we will plan for 3 consecutive days, and we need don't make any plan, and we will try to complete our certification within 3 days. Okay. Within 3 days, I will be there with you, and within 3 days, we will cover the whole C programming. So for this purpose, we need to sit continuously. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So,
Yes, sir.
okay, fine. So let me close this. And before this, you must read much more than me because I am restricted to class. So I need to explain all those concepts. Uh, but if you know much more than these concepts, if you are having any idea about C program, then you can directly go with Coursera course and show me the certificate. Okay. And if you don't have such kind of thing, just read the book, whatever book you are having, any one book, pick any one book and run all the programs from that book. Okay. So thank you very much. Let me close this session. And before closing this session,
Thank you, sir.
yes, today I had noted the absentees. So there is no need for presentees. Okay. But I need to download anyhow. Okay. So bye bye.